Hey guys, Corona here, and it is progress series time. So this week has been an incredibly busy week. I had 23 hours of footage to get through, and I had to omit so much stuff. I had to omit Corp, I had to omit DKs, killing, a bunch of really good stuff. Like even Creed drops, like I got a lot of Creed drops and I had to omit it because this is going to be a busy video, so I tried to keep it short. So I started the week with racks, and the only sort of mentionable drop is the double onyx drops. So yeah, I got two really bad drops as well. I re-rolled them, and after that I did some hard mode krill farming just for the kill count. But now the big thing in this video, I finally managed to get Yakamura down, and I went to raids with this new FC that I'd heard about from a friend in the clan. It's called Teaching RS, Teaching Space RS. I will leave a plug on the screen to it, and it is an amazing FC. And so basically, they'll teach you anything PVM, absolutely anything, and they're a bunch of really good guys and girls, and they're super patient. So basically, I sort of already knew BM. I was just a base DPS. I don't know any of the roles in BM. That's going to be something I hope to do in future. Now, I should note before this week, I had two bosses left for Reaper. One was Yakamura, one was Virago. Now, I won't spoil anything of the video, but put it this way. This FC is going to be like so important for me getting to Insane Final Boss, because everyone's got to start learning somewhere. And honestly, like, these guys use TS, and they explain it extremely well. They're really patient, and they're good. They're good at it. So yeah, I was basically did BM, and then we did the puzzle, like sort of something like just general etiquette. They actually said like do the puzzle after BM, which I totally agree. If you do BM, do the puzzle after, because someone else might need to do Yaka. So yeah, I just rushed through BM because honestly that's not that interesting to watch, because that's such a simple fight. Yaka, however, I had zero experience going into it. So on screen right now is I was basically on TeamSpeak with someone that was teaching me this fight. So she was explaining each of the pulls do here, and like the general mechanics of the boss fight, and what I should and shouldn't do. Now, we did have two failed attempts, and then the third attempt we actually got. So I'm gonna actually speed up the failed attempts, and I'm gonna have to speed up the kill as well, just because if I didn't speed up the kill, this video would be like 15 minutes longer. So I've sped up a bit. Hopefully you'll see what's happening still. So the first kill we actually had to wipe because one of the guys who actually had a role died, so we sort of had to restart. There was no way we were gonna continue. Second try, the same happened, but that happened really early. The third try was the kill, so that was really good. So I sort of quickly cover other stuff I did this week. I did a lot of Slayer, like a ton of it, like Kree, Lava Strike Worms, Ripper Demons. I even released a Ripper Demon guide, so go check that out. I also for the first time did Morvan's special assignment, which will be coming up after the Yaka kill. So I'm not sure what really I want to say during the Yaka kill, So yeah, it's a Yakka kill. It's the first time I've ever killed Yakka. The loot, I got 2 mil loot. I mean, honestly, that's fine for me. That pays up my expenditure for the boss and more. Makes the boss worthwhile. But it's also the experience of learning the boss as well. I'm hoping to learn some roles at some point, but I do want to get a lot more kill count. Like, get used to the fight a bit more. Before that, I will hope to bring some more raid stuff in my future Road to PVM Mastery videos. So, effectively, I don't think I really found anything challenging in this fight. We're given a recommended sort of what proportion of brews and rocktails do we put in our yak, which I found was sort of helpful, but in hindsight I would tweak it a little bit. I ended this kill with no rocktails left, but quite a lot of brews, so I would probably in future exchange some brews for rocktails, just because if I got hit for like 2, 3, 4k, I don't want to have to rely on brews on that, because brews are slow for restoring health. Brews are brilliant for like maintaining adrenaline, but if it's a case of you're trying to keep alive, you want rocktails in that instance. So yeah, I didn't really have much trouble with this fight. The jellyfish were hitting me like an absolute truck, but I guess they hit everyone like that. Sand phase was fine. I before the fight, I did actually see a video before I went to this event on Yakka. It was rather confusing, but the three things I sort of gathered were stuns are a no-no on a certain pool, which that wasn't too difficult for me, because my action bar is set up in such a way where my stun would be the last thing on my action bar, so I just have to switch out for something basic. So that's what I did. So yeah, the sand was sort of fine. The sharks were sort of fine. Now this is where it sort of got messy. People did die during this final phase. Now I didn't really know what to expect. So this pool actually respawned once. So I mean, it was fun the second time though. We managed to patch it up. It's effectively like, obviously you've got, like, we had 2 new people in the raid. One was like less than 120 combat level, and I mean it's something you should sort of expect, that there's going to be some sort of mess up at some point, probably due to new guys, and that's sort of what happened on that first pull. But we learned from our mistake, and we got the second time. And someone in the group actually got the pet drop after he died. Now, just to clarify, if you die, the pet will go to your inventory. Now, the reason for this, JGets have actually said that they put this in to stop salty raid leaders from kicking someone who got the pet. However, I mean, the secondary thing of that design is probably what works the best, is the fact that if you die, you still get it. Because that would really, really suck, because there's a high chance you dying at raids. So on screen I'm showing a Rax kill. So I'm only showing one Rax kill this week because I've killed it so many times this week. And this one was for more than special assignment, which is why I actually had a pack yak scroll, a winter storage scroll, with me, because I was going to do more kills after this, and my intention was get the crystal, winter storage it into my bank, and then just continue my normal racks daily. So Rax is, for me, reasonably easy. Well, not easy. It's okay. It's okay if it's second and third path. In the future, I do want to learn first path. Third path is pure cancer. I'm not going to do that. First path, I will learn at some point. I mean, I keep putting it off. I sort of feel I should learn it, but I mean, I'm fine doing path 2 for now. At some point I will have to start farming the pet if I haven't got it already. That's where I'm going to be doing path 2. So, with more of a special assignment now, some of you might think of this as a really weird choice. I decided to do Dagonoth Kings second. And some of you may think, well, why not QBD second? Dagonoth Kings I find are really difficult when you enter the room. They hit ridiculously hard. And I find QBD rather easy, but that's because I've killed it so often. I'm not saying it's an easy boss, I'm saying that any boss that you have done repeatedly becomes easy, because you've had practice, you know what you're doing, you know what to do. At that point, like, even if you get bad RNG, like, you still know how to recover. So, yeah, I did QBD third, and then the worst thing of this special assignment is honestly getting the kill count for Goblin Dungeon 1. So, I did what someone in my clan suggested. Go into Goblin Dungeon, and then take off all my Vertis gear, and just sit in the middle. Which is sort of what I did. I came close to death at some point, so yeah, that wasn't ideal. So next I went to Bandos. Now, the reason why I went to Bandos first is because the Dark Crystals I had at the time. I thought, well, I've got a melee weakness now. And it's to Bandos. So, I mean, like, I don't want any more weaknesses when it comes to Bandos, because he can hit pretty hard. So, after Bandos, I went Ziliana, which normally you go Ziliana first, but because of the crystals that I got, I decided to go Bandos first. So, did Ziliana, then I did Kree, which Kree is always easy. For me, anyway. I still need like 22 kills on hard mode to complete Kree completely. But that'll come in time. Oh, I should also mention I've completed Krill. Like, completely completed Krill for the insane final boss requirements. I already had the pet before I made this series, but this week I got 100 hard mode kill count. So I'm done with Krill. Completely. I might go back if it's Reaper or Slayer. I'm not going to do more than a special task again, because it just took too long and it just wasn't rewarding enough. Now this is a blast from the past. Cowfight Queen. Now, like, I've only ever got one kill on Cowfight Queen because, like, it's a pointless boss to do. But at some point, you will probably see videos of me farming and farming and farming for that Cowfight Queen pet, because it counts for the same final boss. I did hard mode Giant Mole. Incidentally, I have an ulterior motive for farming hard mode Mole. I mean, honestly, Mole, like, the hardest grind is going to be normal mode. Because hard mode, like, is actually rewarding because you can get the ultra rapid growth potions, which are amazing for grinding farming. And eventually I'm going to be grinding farming, so, well, that's going to be for max. So ultra rapid growth potions are good. So the last boss on my list was KBD, and KBD, frankly, is so straightforward, so easy. Literally no problems there. Now, I then went to Ripper Demons, and I got a pretty amazing drop. I got a minor journal, number 2, and this was whilst recording my tutorial on it. And this is the screen of what I still have left for Insane Final Boss. Still a lot, and you can see all the pets. Me and my friends, we had a Greg event, and we ended up doing Wildy Worm. I don't know how that turns into a Wildy Worm event, but I discovered the Hellfire bow this week, so I've been using that as a lot. So the rest of this video is all going to be in the Wildy, and you know, I like to make sort of a non-commentary montage in the Wildy. There is something very special at the end that you have to see, so stay tuned for that. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. I'll see you guys later.